really
record,
good at
for
it.
the most part, is pretty good.
I think the best
I
time...
petrified a dragon, and I turned a Balrog into a fish.
Hell yeah.
But I did use it on the hippo, and I remember it doing something not great for us. I don't remember what it was.
It was something minor, I thought.
Wait, no. I also petrified him, but only like one of his legs.
Yeah. He started succeeding saves.
Yeah, so it sounds like mine has been working great for us. I don't think I've taken a single L with this. This will work.
Yeah.
Make sure you're talking into your mic. Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Hello. I think... Go ahead.
You think what?
No, I was going to say, I think the only good time I've ever had with the Wild Magic was the tournament. All those good rolls were wasted up beating up a child.
Yeah.
It was nasty. Announcements. First and foremost, this Friday is the last stream of the Attack on Titan short campaign done in my Modern Warfare system, but kind of mismatched and ported over for melee fighting, which it can do, just not the sole purpose of it. After that, on Fridays, we are going to actually take a little hiatus. We're going to push back Red Steel, my next Modern Warfare campaign, in lieu of my new port for Helldivers 2. And we're going to play Helldivers 2, the tabletop game. So tune in for that. It'll be a good time. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah,
PJ
she has
Boiler
her
was the
spell
large
list open.
mosquito.
And she has the medals, like her medal school bonus. My dyslexic ass read that as a magic school bonus, so I just added magic school bus bonus. But it really just says metal school bus bonus. I'm just dyslexic.
The magic school bus is made of metal, primarily, so...
And
Alright,
you know.
magic.
All right, listen. New My Hero quirk, you just have the magic school bus.
Play Miss Frizzle.
so dumb.
I'm here for it. Oh, man.
I believe that's it for the announcements. We're probably going to do from the Helldivers right into Red Steel, so I'll just kind of take 2 bouts of DMing for the rotating DM deal.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Helldivers, tune in tomorrow for the video game stream because we're going to be playing Helldivers.
Tomorrow we're going to be playing Helldivers. Ty's not available for Baldur's Gate, and Helldivers is more fun right now anyway.
It's time to take back the creek, boys.
We're going to go to the creek. It'll be a good time. Yeah, I believe that is it. Let us know on our Discord, on YouTube, whatever, what you thought of the Attack on Titan one, why it is willing to do a little bit of story writing to make us not necessarily, to do a longer form campaign, not necessarily in the main canon, but adjacent to the main canon. So not like how we did the My Hero Academia where we became the main characters, but we'll be doing our own separate things as potentially trained Titan Slayers simultaneously. So we'll participate in some of the big battles and stuff, hopefully the ones where we win.
Can't wait for you guys to get deeper in that campaign as not the main characters, and you guys are just like, what the fuck you mean he can turn into a Titan?
Yeah, right, exactly. Because my system can't handle that.
Yeah,
so we will certainly not be playing Titans. We will be people.
You'll be part of the soldiers that just don't trust it.
So yeah, some things to look forward to. Life will be good for a little while. And then it'll be back to whatever it is now. What is it now? How are you guys?
We're doing. We have a new friend. She made a dude's head explode.
Yeah.
That was scary. But we are trying to fight a porcupine right now, and coming up with some pretty fantastic ways how to make it easier. It's gonna be great.
Speaking of ways to make it easier, the porcupine has spotted you guys thanks to Lymia's spells, and is heading your way. You've got a round or two to prepare if you have any buffing spells to cast. And as you guys are on top of this gatehouse kind of getting yourselves prepared.
Have the orcs
Mark's
been
cracking
able?
his knuckles and stuff.
Have the orcs been able to raise the gate?
The
squad that we
orcs-
brought in.
The Oozles have taken the gate. They are raising the portcullis now. And one of them, the specialist on their team, he has these bandoliers of all different kinds of funky potions. Comes up to give you that quick little report. And he looks you over and notices that you're not doing so good.
Yeah. Sweating, panting, bent over a little bit.
Yeah, he pulls out 2 potions and just puts them down next to you. And he doesn't say anything. He just puts them down and goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast mage armor on both of these two.
Good call. So
It
not a
won't
good
work for
call.
me.
It
Don't
won't
waste it
work
on
for
me
Oozle.
either.
Yeah. Because mage armor does not stack with normal armor. So it is whichever bonus is higher.
I'm wearing breastplate.
Same
Yeah,
with
and I can-
same with the shield spell.
I can.
I cast mage armor on me. Fuck you guys. Mark is
So-
embiggened from.
Oh yeah, that's
before.
right. Mark is still enlarged. That's
And
why I had
embiggened.
Boozle mini.
So is the porcupine is like still in like the courtyard and he's coming towards the gate.
He's in the courtyard. He's coming towards the gate. There are forces that move near him, but it doesn't seem like anybody gets within like 60 foot of that motherfucker.
Okay. There were miniguns right on the other side of the gate.
Inside the gate,
Yeah, and we're
there
raising
were
the
there
gate.
were those little whatever the hell those were.
So hear me out. We
Talking to
jumped
the
down,
mic.
We jumped down into the
pit.
the courtyard and we turned the miniguns on him and just blast.
What
him.
if they don't rotate that far?
What do you mean?
What if they don't swivel that far? They have to do a 180, right?
Then me and Mark
You've been
picked
fighting
them
the
up and
automatons and
moved them.
helldivers. You know what it means when they don't swivel that.
Well, yeah, then we pick them up and move them. We're
You
big
pull like a
boys.
Master Chief and just like break it from the hinge.
Yes! Yes! That's exactly what I'm saying.
I mean, if it works, it works. Like we'll try.
All right. Game plan established.
I drink these odd potions.
Yeah.
They're unlike. Are they? Have I seen potions like this before?
You've seen potions the same color before.
Okay. What color are they?
Pink and blue.
Okay. Cool. Fuck it. Yeah. trust this
Firstly, you restore 43 hit points.
Oh, it was at 1 hit point, by the way.
Why did you say something?
I haven't had time. We ended session. Beautiful. Puts me in half.
Need some of my dice.
Yeah. Breath of Life. The contingency spell is the only reason I'm not dead.
Oh yeah.
Because that would have put me
right.
would have put me 4 past my Constitution.
Very classic. That's why death wards are good for you.
Oh, and I did cast full strength, so you guys should still have full strength.
That's right.
I don't know how many spell slots you have, but you restore 12 total spell slots.
Beautiful.
Up to.
Up to 12. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
I'll do some
actually-
math.
That's about all that I have for.
Rolled max. Congratulations.
Thanks. I really needed it. I
Do
didn't
you
have
want
any
to
of
be
those.
embiggened?
Love to be in big.
Okay.
Oh, but we don't have another big bitty.
We have tons of big minis.
Yeah.
Okay, well the new big mini has to be Mark because that was me. I
Okay.
painted that one.
You could be Boozle and Mark will be the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
I can also embiggen you if you would like, but it's only gonna make you normal sized.
Just a weirdly proportioned.
You could be a person.
Also, go ahead and take.
Damn it. I might be
Balloon become
small.
human.
Would that work on George?
No.
Okay.
It is enlarged person.
'Kay.
George is not. a
Go ahead and
person.
take another 32 healing.
Bless you. I might be small, but I'll die a colossus. Did you say 32?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we need I did that right before the end.
And of course, remember, I have 2 artillery strikes and 3 villain points on the porcupine
Sure
currently.
do.
Yeah.
Thanks, PJ.
Thanks,
You the boss.
PJ. I appreciate it so much.
Influence the game now by typing !mad in chat.
So I can do a thing, but it would take up. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. You've told me about your chickens and they're weird. So I cast Break Enchantment because I've had that one prepared for a while. So it frees subjects from enchantment, transmutations, and curses. And it's a level 5 spell. Nothing.
No effect.
That would have been great.
I-
I do appreciate the effort.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Because
if
not
it-
having my sports
The
talent
spell
is
does not
kinda
take
lame
hold.
right now.
You can maintain that spell slot just because it would not have physically cast.
Oh, okay, cool. I just blacked it out.
I'll take Mercy this time.
It also doesn't like truly matter because of the way the wizard's book works, right? I have that spell.
You have
written.
that spell forever. It just you don't have those spell slots. You only have the certain spell slots every day to prepare.
And
we
again,
might need to go over this. A little
yeah.
bit.
Okay,
Because
let's go
again-
over. We're gonna take a quick break here and talk about wizards for a second. So you have your spell book, which are all spells learned.
Yes.
You have to learn those spells in order to cast them
Yes.
ever. And then you have your spells per day.
Right.
And those have to be prepared from your spell book. And so if you have 8 first level spells and 5 first level spell slots, and you want to cast Magic Missile, you have to write down a Magic Missile on your daily spells prepared.
Okay, so
And if you want to cast multiple Magic Missiles, you have to take up multiple of your first level spell slots for multiple Magic Missiles.
right, but I thought you had to like predetermine those, like when the day starts.
Yes.
Like, okay, so then I am doing it right. Like level 1, these are the spells I have available to use currently.
Yeah, and if you want to cast them multiple times,
I
you
have to have them
have
multiple times.
multiple
Yeah, that's why I have
charges
like, the 2
prepared.
mage armors prepared because I was under the impression that I could use them on these guys.
Okay, I don't see where the 2 is.
So the one is in red. That's the
Uh-huh.
one I used on myself. The one that's in
Oh,
black.
okay, I
that's
see.
the
I
other
see
one
what
I
you're.
have for
Yes,
today.
yes, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I got you.
Cool. So even if
I was a little confused as to what I was reading there.
oh, I'm sorry. I'd probably just have it.
I
Set
thought
up.
it was your spell book for a second. And you were highlighting in red what you would
No,
prepare.
no,
But
no,
no, I see.
I have the spell book
Yes,
higher. There's my spell book.
perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, you are doing it correct.
Perfect.
If you want to prepare meta magics, of course, meta magics take higher level spell slots. You have to prepare the meta magics ahead of time as well.
And I have not done any magic of magics yet.
Meta magics.
In 10 seconds.
You
of
should.
moving
They
faster
are
to get to
fun.
that
Yeah,
artillery.
I was
Say
just trying to
So that I can
figure
do a
out the
minute and 10
basics real
seconds to
quick,
move
and then
Yeah.
I'll
to
add
get to
those
the
in.
minigun.
And that
It's
is your
literally right below
base
us.
run
Yeah,
on
you're gonna need movement to get to it,
Wizards
movement to set
in
it up,
Pathfinder.
movement to set it
All
up.
I've
And in
played is things
any
that
Dungeons and
push
Dragons.
things.
Plus, after that minute 10,
Spells
you
are
have
new.
all the bonuses of Blessing of Fervor anyway.
All right.
So yeah, with those extra spell slots, you cannot re-prepare spells, but you can refresh.
Yeah.
Spend spell slots.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I have a pretty
They work like a
Pretty good
Pearl of
spread.
Power does,
yeah.
but in potion form.
Does the porcupine carry a weapon?
But he does have some meaty claws.
Like actually?
No. Like
Just
porcupine
paws.
hand, like raccoon hands.
Yeah.
But like
Little tiny
Wolverine
fingers.
raccoon
Little
hands.
tiny fingers with tiny claws.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
not
big
tiny.
ass claws.
Okay.
Like that dinosaur with the click clack, like the acrylic fingernails dinosaur.
Yeah.
He's like
Tickle
that.
chicken?
Yeah.
So it's like a cross between like raccoon to bear, like right in the middle.
No,
kinda what
no,
I'm-
it's
So it's a
way longer than bear.
Okay.
These are like long swords attached to its
Gotcha,
fingertips,
okay.
made out of some kind of
So like a
keratinaginous.
badger mole.
Yeah, yeah. He's got like that moleness, but
Yeah.
obviously his hands aren't like splayed out and permanently affixed in front of his face
Yeah.
in a cutesy odd position. They are human-esque in that they can free move. The rest of his body very porcupine shaped.
Okay.
Barring the fact that he is upright and his limbs are humanoid.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is super disgusting.
Cool.
Cool.
So we should be. Do I have time to cast 2 more spells? No. You say it's like a couple rounds away. I've already cast.
A couple
like,
rounds,
3.
you've
Yeah.
done
Do you
your
want
spells.
airwalk so that you don't just plummet to the ground when you leap over the side of this?
Sure.
Cool. We'll do Blessing of Fervor for the party. I actually can do everybody.
Nice.
And then and then airwalk for Oozle
Sweet.
so that you can get down there.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
Mark will just like lower himself off the side
Quick
Yeah.
and
reminder.
drop.
What does Blessing of Fervor do?
pull up the
No,
list
it's okay.
here.
I
You can take
I
an
have it
extra
wrapped
attack
up.
as
I
a
can
full
get
round
it wrapped
action.
up.
You can gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls, saves, and AC.
Yep.
You can get an extra 30 foot of movement speed, or you can add a couple small meta magics
Enlarged, extend, silent, or still spells.
to a second level or lower spell that you cast.
Yep.
Once a round, and you get to choose each round what your bonus is.
It changes every round,
Sick.
and that lasts for a minute 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, that actually doesn't really help with me because it straight up says it doesn't stack with haste, and I have permanent haste.
No,
on
it
my
does not stack with
armor.
haste.
Yeah.
But that's the extra attack and extra movement speed
Yeah,
that don't
yeah.
stack with haste.
Alright, cool,
So
so-
you
But
could
can
still
get
take
a bonus on your attack rolls and AC.
that small bonus. You could take
Beast.
you cast a couple
Some
spells
spells.
sometimes. You have a couple paladin spells. You could add one of those meta magics to it if it
So,
would be.
Like I use
pertinent.
all of my spells for like buffing. That's why my AC is so high.
Well, yeah.
Now you gotta
And
make it
you know that list of meta magics wouldn't necessarily be useful for any of that.
Yeah.
But you know
Alright,
your
I'm gonna-
choice.
I'm gonna hop down
I'm gonna
from the
I'm gonna-
gatehouse and grab the minigun.
Yeah, you hop down, you turn around and go into the gatehouse to find it
Yeah, because again,
because it was in between the portcullises.
yeah. But the
Yeah.
oozles have raised it, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
oozles are raising it.
Then yeah.
So yeah, you can like duck down, get under there. You see it. Your hands are too big to operate this machinery.
Even like one-handed.
Yeah, it requires some like small switches. So you know like how the Browning has the two handles and then the buttons that you gotta press.
Okay.
You've
New
got
plan.
basically that.
Okay, new plan. I'm gonna get the minigun and I have
And I
airwalk.
throw it
You
at
grab
her.
it and you just tear it off.
Yeah.
You just take it up with its tripod.
Yeah. And
yeah,
then,
it would be heavy for a normal man. You think that this is like a crew operated weapon?
Yeah. So then I'm gonna go up to like back up to the top with a minigun. And
Do you just like?
yeah, like because I have airwalk, so like I could just
Oh yeah,
go
you
up
could.
and bam, there you go. And I'm like,
Yeah,
Alia,
you set it up.
new toy. And then we fight in the courtyard, and Alia provides covering fire.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell her the mnemonic for operating it because they did it when they shot me in the face with it.
You're gonna have to roll some kind of wisdom or intelligence roll to remember the mnemonic. Otherwise, she's just gonna have to make a use magic device check.
It was like 30 seconds ago.
And you don't speak arcane.
That's what you think.
Okay,
Okay, so
What did I
need to
say?
roll- I need to roll.
what was the mnemonic? What was it, Marquise? No. Close, but not quite.
So you said I need to roll. I need to roll a what?
Some kind of intelligence or wisdom to remember. Or you could make a use magic device check and just take a second and figure it out.
You know what?
That's what she's gonna have to do.
Yeah, that's probably where I'll be the best because my charisma is super high. 17.
17. You can very obviously figure out like the mechanical
Let
aspect
the
of it.
arcane casters look at it, okay? Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
You're sitting down there. You're kind of like, yeah. And then they sat there and they said, and it just unleashed like this huge thing. And she's sitting there looking and she's like, well, I see there's a couple buttons on the back. And you're like, yeah, push those and say, and she's like, I don't understand what. And you know that that was like utter nonsense. You know that.
All right,
Yeah, we're
well,
both
get
like-
in here, you fucking mages.
Fuck did you say? You said what about their mom?
And as Alia's kind of like fiddling with it with you, she's using her actual normal sized hands to work this machinery. The box part of it like clicks and like hinges off, and smoke comes out from behind where all these barrels are. And she's like, "Oh God, I broke it." And you're like, I did." And but like you swing it up and it clicks right back in. And there's like there's a sound that comes out of it. Like it's operating. But there's something going on with that you didn't see previously.
The magazine's empty. Okay, so we need a reload.
Calling it a resupply.
You two want to roll a
Yeah.
use magic
Yeah,
device check, I
somebody help.
suppose.
I'll assist you.
You're
Are
probably
you
better.
use magic device?
I have an 8 bonus in use magic
I
device.
had 6. Go ahead.
Okie dokie.
You roll to assist.
Oh.
Assist. I rolled a 19. We really should have done this.
We really should. I rolled 5.
You've never built a magic item like this.
I have not. I like my rings. I do a lot of rings.
You know rings very well. Usually, every time you make every time you make rings,
There
you
you
just
go.
like on the inside inscribe what it does.
That's funny. I also make rings, bro.
Did
I'm
we
like-
just become best friends?
I'm like reach down
Do
to
you want to go do
Mark.
karate in the basement?
Get up here.
Mark's
make our
down on the
beds
ground,
bunk
looking
beds?
up at you, scratching his head, and he's like, "I can't jump that high."
Well, I'm very large. You're very large. I'll just grab him and pull him up.
We spent so much time.
You can't
on this.
you can't quite reach, and as like you're reaching down and he's trying to jump up and grab your hand, Blitz is standing next to you guys and just goes, "The porcupine's here. I need initiative."
What was your total on that use magic device?
It was a 13, so it would have been a 15 with the bonus.
Okay, yeah. Fuck both y'all. I did better. Telling me sit down, don't strain yourself.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, I got a 19 on the die, so it would have been a 25 and then 27 with the assist.
Classic.
We
Classic.
reversed that.
All right, you guys need to help Alia get this thing sorted. My initiative, I'm looking at 27.
Godspeed, buddy.
27, Thymia.
15.
15, Belrune.
16.
Nice.
Barely. I miss improved initiative.
Porcupine on count 20.
I'm used to this.
And your
I'm
friends
not used to being here in the dregs, you know?
at 18. That
It's
is
nice
going to
down here.
be
It's perfectly okay.
Oozle.
down
I'm
here.
going to have to move everybody forward a little bit here. That is Oozle to the NPCs.
I guess to be fair, like, as a utility and DPS, I mean, like, our place is in the middle, you know? Wait for everybody to do something, and then we act.
Oozle enemies,
Tank,
NPCs,
get in there.
Belrune,
We will follow, maybe.
And we
and
will stand way back here
Diane.
and cast spells.
I appreciate the transition immediately to the sunny beach.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I played Call of
Sunshine,
Duty. I could totally
lollipops,
pilot an ISR drone.
rainbows everywhere.
Oozle, it is your turn.
All
The
right.
porcupine is fast approaching.
I will float on down and stand with Mark.
On that Call of Duty remark,
Ooh.
I've actually seen a lot of news reports about like War Thunder players being some of the best drone pilots we've ever seen. in
Yeah,
the
because it's
field.
like so. They make it so realistic.
I'm gonna go ahead and blast him with my transmutation halberd.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me grab a book.
Good luck. Roll well.
All right. Which die?
D10.
D10.
The blue one.
Oh well, I actually only have one set of D10s, so here we go.
I guess it's a little late.
A 4.
Does he make some kind of resistance roll against this at all?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. I'm excited to use this one.
Can you use your reaction to take his resistance down?
Give me a D20.
Six.
6. Okay.
I miss magic cancer.
I've never had magic cancer. What's that like?
Both of y'all did.
Tingly.
I have not.
Yeah, you did. Zelly had both Zelly and Harway had magic.
Who's it,
cancer.
Zelly?
Oh god. Okay, I see what you're doing.
You see that corpse like 50 yards behind the porcupine?
Oh, is that it, Zelly? Was she one of your guys' friends?
Yes.
She was.
Huh.
What's left of her?
That looks like she did some cool stuff out there.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the transmutation ray lashes out and the porcupine like curls into a defensive position. And you see as the magic hits, his quills shimmer in a very unnatural way, a very magical way.
Please don't be invisible.
But it does take effect. You see nothing changes. He comes back out of defensive position and he kind of like okay.
This one speaks?
This one speaks.
So, oh no, that takes a full standard to do that.
Good turn.
I don't know if it was, but we'll see.
It is its turn, and I guess we'll find out if the spell that you cast ever comes up.
I'm fine if it doesn't, because if it doesn't, then that means I'm still on a
You're still
a
net
streak.
neutral.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still on a streak of it not fucking us over.
It very well might come up relatively soon here.
Like an infernal engine or something.
Hey man,
Fire
we all
just
play
starts
Baldur's Gate. We just
erupting.
need to let him run it out. He'll blow us eventually.
Just break the ladders and stay upstairs.
Yeah, it's going to you shot it with magic. It's going to square up to you first. And it is going to, let me see here. Yeah. It'll just do its normal attacks on you for now. AC?
47.
That's right. Good AC.
No, wait, no, 42. He hasn't been smoted or chained yet.
42?
Yes.
Okay, that does matter. One does hit. And that is 2d12 plus 20 puts us at 33 points of damage. For his one claw attack. And Oozle, as this is happening, you see some of his small support staff, and they're hanging like way back. They're a good 30 yards away from you guys.
Cowards.
Some spells start coming out. Yeah. Oozle, I need a fortitude saving throw.
Okay, do they have to make any checks for me being behind this other big motherfucker?
No.
Cool. You said fortitude?
Fortitude. Not for this spell, at least. They're not shooting like scorching rays at you, you know?
17 plus 16 puts me at 33.
Okay. It has no effect. One goes at Mark. Mark with the nat 2. You see him immediately, just like one hand, he slaps his eyes and just like grunts in pain. Mark has been blinded.
You should be able to cure that.
Didn't Oozle have like a ring or something that gave him like bonuses for fighting blind?
Did you have like
No,
a ring of
East
blind
did.
fight? East
No,
did.
that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said
You
Oozle.
totally said
Oh
that.
no,
That's
my
okay.
bad. I meant Donald.
I'm aware.
No, PJ boy, he
Left it.
doesn't. Stop.
And 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Alia needs to make a fortitude save. Alia is also blinded. She just like rolls back. She's fiddling with the magic thing. One of the wizards points at her and speaks in demonic, and she just goes like, "Ah!" and just like
Could have been
falls
liberating the
backwards.
creek.
It's dry. It's not complete. Don't judge. It's the first coat, but it's dry.
Daimia enters the field officially. New card, new mini, new Kayla. Yeah, just a couple of those. NPC's turns. Mark is going to take a relatively blind swing. He knows kind of where this thing is. He misses. Really bad. Alia just rolls around and rubs her eyes, and George is like patting her back.
We love George.
Their round's donezo. Blitz, however, does have a turn. He is going to approach the edge of the gatehouse. He touches it, bends down, touches it with his hand, and leaves this kind of sticky trail of blood. And he Spider-Man swings on it and is going to make a pass around this guy. And he is going to try to do a blood lance because he knows that he can't touch this guy.
If he puts his blood goo on his face, can he blind him?
Yeah. It's a good hit, but it's not like his main thing that he does. So it does. Does it do any damage? Hold on a second. Where do I got it written down? It does 0 points of damage. Well, I guess that's not true. Minimum of 1. It does a single point of damage. This thing, as he shoots it from its back, you see the quills actively move and intercept the lance of his lead blood. And as they get covered in the sticky substance, it's almost as if his entire back, like his skin, moves like on a conveyor belt.
Gross.
And when the blood reaches the ground, the spikes are shed.
So theoretically speaking, he has a limited amount of spikes. We just have to get through them.
Theoretically speaking. Magically speaking, he might not. But maybe we can find out. That is, NPCs. Blitz is going to have a hard time in this one, unfortunately for you guys. Belrune. Alia is rolling on the ground, grasping her eyes, and this machine still sits befuddling in front of you.
Yeah. I cast Dispel Magic on Alia to try to cure the blindness.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was really, really low. 13.
13?
13. I rolled a 2.
Unfortunately, no. Realistically, almost anything but that 2 would have done it.
Yeah.
Like 5 and up, and you would have been golden.
Yeah.
Sorry, lad.
That's okay. That's all right. Does anybody have line of sight on me?
Yeah, I mean, tons of people.
Okay, so there's not like... I mean, we have like high ground, right?
You got high ground, absolutely.
Cool.
You're very high up.
Drop to the floor.
You just go prone.
Yeah. You use the edge of this to kind of take line of sight away.
Yeah. Thymia. The machine sits in front of you. Belrune's trying to assist Alia.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Mark to get rid of his blind.
All right, roll it.
Oh, 19 on the die.
19 on the die. Yeah, Mark blinks too
30 total.
and regains sight. Yes, that does indeed work. Absolutely.
Sick.
With your Blessing of Fervor, can you cast 2?
No.
spells? No?
No, unfortunately, like
move?
per Pathfinder rules, it's like impossible to cast more than one spell around without
No, I
being
don't think-
quickened.
No, you just big chillin'.
Yeah.
Cool. Top of the turn or Oozle?
All right. So
Duck.
the Ganesh pillars, when they make like
Uh-huh.
the wall, can things still be shot through the wall?
Yes, projectiles still pass through it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop the Ganesh pillars.
Yeah, where do you place them? You want to
Just
grab some Muppet dice? And
yeah, I'm just gonna box in
just box in the big boy.
all of us.
I ain't gotten to see the Ganesh pillars before.
There, and then one right between Harway's head and the ballista, and then somewhere, yeah, and
then square it off.
Shit.
Now, here is a very important question right now this round. do you, in your heart, consider Blitz an ally?
I mean, he's fighting with us, so like, yeah. But if he pulls some sneaky shit, that can change very quickly. So as it stands, yes.
Okay. Then he is not affected. Yeah, you drop the pillars. Do you move?
No, unless I can use my movement. Nah, that'd be a bad idea. Nah.
All right.
That's it for me.
Bad guy's turn. I am going to have the porcupine utilize one of his special abilities. He curls up into that kind of defensive position that you saw when you shot that spell at his chest. And his spikes start spinning the opposite direction. So going from like ass to forehead instead of forehead to ass, you know? And it starts gaining traction on the ground. And he starts kicking up dust. And he, Sonic the Hedgehog, rolls. And he is going to presumably break out of your pillars or bounce around like a psycho. Your save DC for exiting the pillars? 10 half level, highest stat.
10 half level, so 15 highest stat, 17, 22.
22. Yeah, he barely succeeds. It was a very good roll. Roll damage. It still absolutely deals that half level d6s in damage.
We are looking at 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage. He doesn't look that hurt by it, but he is going to take a path where he just kind of plows through the three of you. You and Mark are both sent into the gatehouse, knocked away, and Blitz is thrown this way, and it deals how much damage? 8d6, not 6d6. It is going to deal 10, 20, 30 even. 30 points of damage. He races out from your position, and he is going to then stand back up over here. And he points in your direction and goes, "No box."
Fuck you, I like this box. It's my box.
That is the enemy's turn currently. That is NPCs. Blitz is going to stand back up, realize that he is completely alone over in this area. He is going to he's going to make a little stealth roll. Yeah, he puts on a little bit of a show. He kind of looks to the guys out there and he goes, "Quickly, we need to contain this problem." And he's going to shoot out a couple lances of his dark black blood across the field. In this way, he's trying to get them to not attack him, as they do not yet know that he has betrayed them. And you hear some of the mages kind of like, "Blitz is here. We're saved. Oh my God, he's so cool. Oh, thank God. Oh, another ally. Wonderful." Mark is going to stand back up, and he's going to turn around. He's going to reach down. And he's going to help you up with the rest of his movement. And he will brace with his action, just because there's not a whole lot else he could do right now.
We need to get him back in the box.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, okay. How do you plan on getting him in the box?
I don't know, but we need to get baby back in the corner.
Chain yourself, dude.
I know, but then like,
And then
how do
we
I
freeze
get
you
him
to the ground?
How do we do that?
to, like, because you're connected, right?
Uh-huh.
So it can only go 30 feet.
Not yet. He's not connected.
Well, when you are
But
connected,
when he is, yeah.
it can only be 30 feet apart. You can move freely out of the box, so you just drag his ass back into it.
I mean, yeah, that's great, but
good point.
I have to.
And Mark are
Beautiful
both
in theory.
strong as fuck right now.
Yeah, Mark
You're
pulling
both
as
embiggened.
well.
You're both embiggened.
I was over here like, man, I've tried to forcibly pull people with this chain.
You've
and it
tried
has
to
never
move some.
worked.
Well, you always try to move like big ass magisters.
Well,
and
they're the
stuff.
only ones that like
You've never
I need in
chained.
a certain place.
You've never chained Melvin from accounting and tried to swing him around.
Well,
right?
Melvin from accounting isn't that much of a problem.
That's what you think.
Well, you should see the government's taxes. Melvin embezzles millions.
Careful, Melvin. That's how they got Capone.
But Melvin does it for the government. So, do you think there's actually gender studies programs in Iran? Come on. That's all Melvin.
You reduce person.
I cannot. I don't have that one prepared.
Unfortunate.
I don't even have that in my spell book.
I love that spell.
Question.
I have other fun
really
things.
handy.
Question.
Yeah.
Would
Counts as
Ant
a person.
Hall make it easier to pull this guy?
Yes, absolutely.
I do have that.
No, you do.
I have that for the community.
Exactly.
Alia is still blind. She's got 2 more rounds of that.
Could we ask Mark to reduce him? I'm sure if Mark spoke to Thoth, he could get the spell as a one-time use.
Give it a shot.
A malicious reduce.
Yeah.
All
reduces
The
should be
problem is
malicious.
going to be, right, Mark does get access to spells through Thoth, but he does not get his DCs for saves from Thoth. And Mark's got an intelligence of like 1. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's not he's not the smart man. He is the man. Belrune, it is your turn.
Well,
Can you do another dispel magic?
I would say I'm just gonna try to dispel again.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do about this for right now. So that sounds like a whole lot of someone else's problem.
That sounds like a you thing.
That's a 5 on the die for 16 total.
16 total.
Yeah.
That does it exactly. Yeah, that was what I was looking for.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Alia like blinks and rubs her eyes and comes back to. She is no longer blind. Lamia.
So, like, I really like your glowy pillar box thing. Was it supposed to keep him in?
Yes.
So what are we gonna do now?
I'm gonna pull him in.
Wait, you're gonna pull him in?
Yes.
How?
I have cool things.
You have cool things.
I'm gonna pull him in with the chain.
Oh, you have chains. Excellent. Okay, I can work with that.
You don't see any chains on his person. You thought you'd hear him like clinking around and stuff.
I can't hear him past my armor.
Can't hear past the armor.
They're like coiled in my armor. That's why my AC is so high. It's not even the armor; it's the chains inside.
Normally they just add weight. I'm just bulking right now.
I'm just bulking right now.
Yeah, so I'll hit George, Mark, Oozle, and I don't think Blitz is in range of that.
45 feet.
Yes, and Blitz with Ant Hall.
Cool. Yeah, you get the ant haul. That's what, 4 times drag capacity. Is very good.
Oh Jesus, it's 2 hours per level.
Yeah, it's a long cast spell.
Carry capacity triples.
Carry capacity triples. Perfect. Top of the turn order to Oozle.
Cool. I'm gonna launch a chain at him.
You're gonna move up.
Oh, how far is he?
You're nowhere close to 30 feet. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay, yeah, I'll move.
You're like
the-
80 feet away.
Yeah, I'll move to the edge of the box, little corner, and I'll chain him.
Hacha! Yeah, the chain jumps out from your chest, connects with his. He looks down and like grabs it and he looks back at his mages and he goes, "You know," and then he looks back at you.
Cool. I will, as a swift, drop a smite on him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull.
Yeah. Give me that.
And I'll
Give me
tell
that
Mark-
strength check with
I'll
Ant
tell
Hall.
Mark to help me.
Do you want to wait till Mark's turn? It's
Um,
after the porcupines.
No, I'll start pulling now.
Okay.
18 on the die. My strength right now with the fervor, that should be 8. So 26, I believe.
26.
Does that include the triple pulley?
No,
No.
that doesn't include
Okay.
Ant Hall.
That is sufficient. You start dragging him back. What's your normal move speed?
70.
70. Yeah, you pull him into the wall. He has to make a save.
Get back in the box.
He does not save. So you are actually stopped here.
Oh?
25. You can get all the way to there because it can go to 30 feet. But yeah, he is not physically able to pass that barrier right now. So you pull him into it, and he is squeezed against. Roll your damage. It's not just going in; it is crossing the barrier. So you can also utilize this to like keep enemies out, kind of thing.
Hmm.
Cool. That's a cool
Okay,
box.
okay.
But not projectiles, right? It's just like living things.
Just living things.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if somebody was throwing babies at you, they would splatter.
It's the one thing I
Like
haven't.
babies should.
The one way I haven't killed babies in D&D is by throwing.
28.
28. Fantastic. Yeah, you see like flesh burn, and he roars in pain.
Good. And I'm just gonna like keep him pinned against the wall.
Yeah. It is his turn. There is still
does my smite damage apply to that?
No.
Oh, okay.
no. That is its own damage.
Okay. Worth an ass.
His turn. He's got to roll a new save now
Oh,
against that
and
again.
Just everybody also gets the smite bonuses.
And that's-
You can roll your Ganesh wall damage again. He does not succeed,
Cool.
so he's still stuck there.
We got 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. It doesn't seem very effective this time around. As he takes his two arms, he puts them against the wall and he peels his head up. And as he peels his head up, you see his jaw unhinges like a snake's,
Gross.
opens up extremely wide, and deep from inside his gut, you hear this retching sound. And he spits 5 little balls up into the air, and they land on top of the gatehouse. And they're little mini hymns covered in this mucousy membrane.
Oh.
And they start making little yipping sounds and growling at you guys.
Gross.
Oh, you get the gun working.
Oh, yeah, get the Luger.
There's going to be some attacks coming your way. Belrune AC while prone.
While prone, it's -4, right? Yeah. So that's 27.
They hit. Little fellers are doing. Yeah. First one deals 7 points of damage. The second one deals 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And Thymea, AC.
20.
That's not bad.
I've got mage armor.
Only one hits, and it deals 7 points of damage. As they begin dealing damage, Belrune, you especially because you're prone, they like just dogpile on top of you and are like crawling One is actively like lifting up your cloak and trying to get inside.
Nice. Yeah, he's trying to get in with me.
Yeah. He's trying to enter your cloak.
Yeah.
Thymia, you as well. However, you are standing, so you've got a bit better
I've,
chance of resisting this.
I've seen Life with Jake Gyllenhaal. I know how this works. What is the smite bonuses?
Yeah, the one that deals damage to you is currently
You
like
guys get
underneath, trying to like get
+7
attached to your leg.
your attack and AC bonuses, and +11 to your damage.
He is then going to. Yeah, his wizards. You see them all like reform. They gather around in a big circle and they begin pulling out like pieces of paper, and they're having like a huddle. And that's what they do on their turn.
Yeah, we need to stop that.
NPCs. Blitz is sitting there with his lines of blood out on the field, and he's just kind of like, God damn it. And he grabs the tails of them, and he is going to move forward. And he goes, quick, we must unseat him. And he lashes the blood like a whip and tries to grapple him. He successfully grapples him from that side and pulls taut. So he's kind of got, it's not necessarily like a perfect both angles, but he is not necessarily counter-pulling to you, but also restricting him. Mark just kind of like looks at you, looks at him, looks at you, and goes, you know, I wasn't asking. And he just steps forward a little bit and just starts stabbing the fuck out of this guy.
Sicko Mark.
That's a good hit, and Mark is enlarged, so he is dealing 11 plus 17 is 28. Cool. Yeah, he stabs it once. This thing doesn't look messed up like at all. This thing is golden. He's doing okay. Alia is up. She immediately starts like squirming at the look of these little mucusy hedgehog men. George is going to try to flick one off of Bailroom. Stay still, buddy.
Thanks, George.
Okay. That is not a natural one. Blessedly for you. That is 12, 15 plus 10, 25 points of damage. Yeah, he absolutely splatters one of them. And it just like body parts go flying off back into the courtyard. These things are not fortitudinous little fellows. They are going to start hurting though. Alia.
I yell, Pink girl, back off!
Pink girl.
She like stops. She was like half fiddling with the machine and half like pulling out a billy club. And you yelled at her and she looks at you just with this like absolute mass of teen angst. And she's going to smack one of the guys around your ankles. That's a good enough hit. 6 points of damage. Not quite enough to take it out in totality, but she just like clobbers one on the top of its head and she goes like, eh! And that's just her turn. Belroon.
Yes, these guys are like made of mucus, right?
No, they are like covered in a mucus.
Oh, okay.
And as this one has gotten underneath your cloak and touches your bare skin, it immediately just rolls over, and out of this gooey mucus comes, oh god, nothing but spines.
Oh.
Your
okay.
turn. That is 9 points of damage.
That tracks. Makes sense. Okay.
Like a really bad version of like those stickers that like you get like when you walk through.
Burrs.
Yeah. Oops, all goat heads.
There's a really big one. Well, not so big. You're a halfling.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are what is it? Small goes to tiny, right?
Yeah.
These are tiny creatures.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay.
25.
25 is insufficient.
But possible. This is
But
what
possible.
I'm hearing. Okay. And I'm
Technically, if you roll well enough, you could dispel the totality of the Magister, because this is just it's
He's just
it's
magic.
it's an undead adjacent magical construct.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. And it's still on me.
Yes, it is. It is like inside your clothes.
Beautiful. Yeah.
It is in your skin. The bugs are in your skin.
Nice. Beautiful. Cool.
Nothing for your move.
I can't
You just-
realistically.
That's fair. That's
So-
fair. Fantastic, Thymea. You've got one crawling up your leg, and it deals 8 points of damage to you. Your turn.
I just look at Alia and I'm like, I told you. And I cast my magic school bonus thingy. Or it's not a cast, I guess, but it's just a shrapnel burst. So it's 66 in a 10-foot radius around me.
Ah, nice. You know that gets Belrune too, right? So
10 foot?
he's technically laying in this square here.
Oh, I didn't know he was laying. I thought he was in the square that he was laying in.
I mean,
Yeah.
since these things are like crawling on you, can't you just like 5-foot step a little bit to the side and then they're tiny creatures, so you can occupy the same
You
space
could
as
move
them.
first, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not
yeah.
going to stop you from that.
Yeah, I'll just take a couple steps that way. Yeah.
But also, like, the safest place for a frag grenade is to be, level with it or below it. So like, you avoid 75% of the shrapnel by laying down.
It's a great thing that this isn't how that works at all. These ones are omnidirectional. This is not a frag. This is a bouncing Betty, right? Like,
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage absolutely
to all of
annihilates
them.
the three of those. Yeah, they just burst into mucus and quills, little
Gross.
teeth and eyeballs.
Is this what you guys deal with all the time?
Sometimes worse.
He's like, sometimes worse.
Getting burning.
Are you able to use? Can she still make a check, like a skill check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you do another use magic device on the gun?
Sure. Yeah, I'll use the rest of my move to
Yeah,
get back
rest
to
of
the
your movement
gun.
to get back. I'll allow that. Easy.
That's better. 20.
20 total. Yeah, so the swiveling out thing certainly had something to do. It swivels back out, and you kind of look inside. There are really crudely made wands inside each cylinder. They don't hold anywhere near like the full 50 charges. These are the cheapest China-made Wish.com style wands. And then you click it closed. You look through a couple of these magical runes. It does need some kind of funneling of innate magical power to activate. You're not quite sure how much. You can basically expend one of your spell slots to try to activate this thing.
Okay. But I can't this round.
You can't this round. And unfortunately, with how that works, that means that Alia can't activate it either.
Cool.
But you or Belrune could. Mark technically could. Uzel might be able to. But Alia and Blitz cannot.
Okay.
Cool beans. Back to the top of the turn order, Uzel.
Cool. Since I'm large, is like my 5-foot step, my free 5-foot step, more like a 10-foot step.
No, it's a 5-foot step.
Still 5-foot.
But you do have that extra 5-foot reach.
Might be in range. Yeah, I still have the halberd out. So if I like 5-foot step, like kind of right next to Mark. Could I hit him? Is that within range?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. Let's.
Yeah, you step forward, it immediately releases pressure, and he is no longer being pulled up against the wall.
That's fine. First hit over 30.
Yeah, hits.
Second hit. Over 30.
Yes,
Third hit. 27.
does not hit.
Okay. Fourth hit. $28.
Does not hit.
That's 2 hits.
Look at my attack bonus to see how high I have to roll to even try to hit this thing.
Welcome to Nat 20 zone.
Then that
With the
is-
smite bonus, it becomes a little more possible.
I don't
Yeah.
even have a stick to hit with.
So that's exactly every time I build wizards, it's just like, why? I put a melee weapon on, but I never calculate the
Mhm.
bonus. It's just like, why even bother?
Yeah, no, I don't even have.
You're not going to use it.
Maybe I have like a tiny little like pocket knife. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not a weapon.
I always add like a dagger or a staff just for flavor.
Yeah.
Usually I add both because then it's like, oh yeah, I've got a dagger, but it's really just like an apple slicer and shit like that.
Yeah, or like the one rare time when you
That
need to
one
role
rare
play
time that you
a
need to cut rope
or
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually a
Um,
letter opener.
I did have one mage where I purposely left it out just so when those moments happened, it'd be like, I don't have a knife.
That's gonna be.
I rely 100% on magic. Get me out of here.
That's gonna be 38 points of damage.
38 points of damage.
My halberd is nowhere near as cool as my flail. At all.
Is that in totality or is that first damage?
No, that's totality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah,
So-
it's
you do like with one flail strike.
yeah. It's a D10 plus 12 at this point. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's not enchanted that way.
yeah.
It's just what it is. Yeah, you take a couple of swipes at him, but it seems like every time you're connecting with just like this outer layer of quill as he's kind of keeping himself tucked in. And those quills are just tough. They're just super tough. It is his turn. He's going to raise his head once more and vomit up 4 more little fellas. And yeah, he's mildly aware of what's going on. Belrune, they are all coming your way.
Woo!
And they are going to swarm the fuck out of you.
Fuck yeah, dog. That's
AC
what I'm about.
again
Uh,
was low, right?
it's a 29 because I'm taking that blessing from the fervor. Blessing of fervor.
Okay, 29. They get their +4 for you being prone.
Oh. I just thought of something terrible.
Yeah.
They do succeed. That is 5 of them.
They're like
Ouch.
the penis fish.
Yeah.
That's where they're going, buddy.
10, 20, 28,
You ever had hedgehogs in your dick?
34
I
points of
can't
damage.
say I have. Okay.
And with that, you were just like coated in these little beings.
Yeah. Yeah, I sure am.
You're a flame boy. You got that like flame on thing. That
Sounds
you
like a
can...
Tuesday night for me, coated in little beings.
And Oozle, it is going to, because it does not want to touch this wall.
Unfortunately, I'm a couple levels off from elemental body.
Damn.
It swipes
Can't
its
really help
claw,
you.
but kind of
Anything else I
ducks,
can do to
and almost like it tries to throw an elbow at
you
you,
and all of that, buddy.
and
Sorry.
quills fire out at your face.
Well, I think these are,
AC
like,
is
people, so I
49
should be
now,
able
right?
to like area of
No, because
effects
with the
dispel
chain
them
and the smite, my AC
Yeah.
against
and just get
him
rid of
is
all of them in one
57.
go.
57.
Like, the rest of my damage spells are.
They
big
miss.
AoEs.
Yeah.
They blow right past you.
I've
They
got some
splinter on the
Cool
far
stuff I can
wall,
use, but not on this.
and you hear like a
My only
buzzing
other
sound.
chance is, like, channeling
from
energy
behind you.
and just hoping that I roll really high.
Oh.
Fire playing yourself for a second.
When you say they shatter behind me, like they go
Like they hit the they go past you, they hit the stone wall, like the corner of the gatehouse, and the quills shatter into pieces.
okay, so they shatter outside of the square.
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
Ring from your corpse.
We gotta recover. Sorry. We'll make it plans.
You gotta fight your way there.
Yeah.
Fantastic. His wizards. Let's see, he's not that injured. They've got a couple of things. Oh, that's right. They are currently huddling. They've got to do that for a little while longer. They're formulating a game plan.
And we can see them, correct?
Yeah, they're just in the open courtyard.
Just
They're-
about how far?
Like
Like magic missile range.
there.
There?
We gotta get that turret online. And just start mowing down mages. Remember, no Russians.
Fantastic. NPC's turns. Blitz has his blood lashed, and he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to stretch out, and he is going to start kind of pulling on that. You see on the blood lashes around him, they get thorny. You know, he tries to like stab out from them. They don't seem to do anything. And Blitz really seems to be like at a loss for how to do much against this guy. This is not his kind of boss fight.
No, it's fine. If he keeps them semi-restrained, it helps me. So
Yeah. Mark's going to take a couple of swings. Only one hits. Mark does not roll very well. And that is almost max damage. 21 plus 17, 39 points of damage. 9 minus 15. Cool. And Alia, she's looking at you confused, and she's like, so what does this thing do? And while she's saying that, George is going to try to flick a couple of these things into oblivion off of Balerune's back.
like depending on how much health you have, he could just just
Let me sit here and tank
no.
these for a while.
No. He could just like open hand, just like smash down on you and all of them.
If you call that out, he will.
Do it.
No,
Don't be a coward.
I don't need that in my life
Yeah.
right now.
3 of them get splattered.
Nice.
You just lay there, just.
He's going like, pew,
Can I
pew,
respond
pew.
to Alia right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't use it. Help him.
Yeah, that's what he's for. She just like points over her shoulder. It's like she instinctually knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but you can't use this.
Okay. Like
You don't have magic.
this is one of those weird things where you think that I'm still a kid, so you're just like, you want it.
Are you a wizard?
Oh, no.
Cool. Glad we cleared that up. Help him.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, that's what I'm doing.
It's like, okay, weirdo.
I don't fully understand the George's verse.
I'm in the middle of it right now.
Like,
I'm-
you're just standing there. Do something.
I am.
Oh. George is mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I love that for you. Really cool pet. That's super awesome.
Yeah, he's the best.
I have a pet too. I'll show him to you later.
It's like a little gecko pops out of her pocket.
No, it's in my glove. It's shrunk.
I feel like you're being really nice, but I'm going to be honest right now, it's kind of unsettling.
Niceness is unsettling?
It's been a day.
She's kind of right.
It has definitely been a
And
day.
She's going to kind of like turn her back on you, turn towards you, and she goes, do you need help standing up or something? What are you doing?
Listen, I haven't had an opportunity to stand up for a second.
You're just like laying there with these things on you like 2 toddlers.
So yes, he would like help standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll assist you in standing up. She gave George her standard action, so she can't act.
Yeah.
But she has her movement that she can utilize to assist you.
Hell yeah.
It is your turn.
Beautiful. So they're just like one with me right now.
There's
right?
2 on you.
Yeah.
And so you do at the beginning of your turn. Oh, I rolled really well. 20 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
God, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
How are those hit points looking?
So you remember all those hit points you gave me earlier? We're back to 1.
God damn.
I
But
didn't
don't
give
worry
you
about
anything.
it.
It was the oozles.
I channel negative energy.
You have selective channel, right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
25.
Easy. Yeah, they're both immediately annihilated.
Beautiful. And then self heal. Beautiful. We're doing fine.
Do you stand or you?
Yeah,
hang
you
out
know,
down
I'll
there?
get up.
Okay.
This being on the floor thing, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't
Oh.
had any pot shots taken at me, so there's that, but
Yeah.
that sucked.
She stands you up and she's just like, apparently I can't use this because I'm not a wizard. So you guys have fun.
Ian,
Do we know how it works, though?
can you add another 22 points of damage on the dude? I forgot to add my smite bonuses.
Oh yeah, that would
I won't.
be.
I won't go into adding the
That'd be
ones
important.
to attack, but the damage is easy enough.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure all my attacks would hit.
Interesting. All right. Thamia.
Yeah, it's a bunch of wands inside a rotating thingy. Just you magic it and it'll start going. I've got things to do, and I like start walking over this way,
You start. You,
like around the wall here, just a little bit.
yeah.
Perfect. And then I cast Ice Storm on the wizards because
You're just like wizard huddle. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. What kind of save do I get for that?
So that one, no saving throw. Saving throw none. Casting time 1 standard action. Range long 400 feet. It's a cylinder, 20 feet radius, 40 feet high. Duration 1 level. I don't see. Yeah, no saving throw none.
Oh, okay. Roll damage.
5d6 on the fucking wizards. And then it becomes difficult terrain, and they get a -4 on perception
Yeah.
until the end of the round.
Ooh, it lasts 1 round per level,
Yes.
so that's there for a while.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that. Thank you. 16, 18 points of damage for this first round.
18 points of damage. Yeah, you just unleash this icy hell on this little huddle of wizards, and they all start like screaming from inside, but you can't see them anymore.
The damage only applies on the first round. The rest of it's the area
And
effect.
then it's just the then it's the
And the
blinding
penalties.
effects and
Wait,
penalties.
really?
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was something like
the
that.
damage only occurs once when the spell is cast.
Oh,
That's
That makes sense. That explains why there's no save.
No save.
yeah.
Absolutely.
it's not just a get fucked circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Now they all got to stand in there and just like yell at each other about their
Be
plan.
miserable.
And then you cast. What? They're selling chocolate? Oozle, it is your turn.
Kill. So I want to use my free 5-foot step to like spin in a circle and wrap the chain around me to pull it taut again.
Okay, you do know, of course, from previous experience that that's not how it works. It slowly will phase through over the course of that round. So you could do that as like a strength check, use your movement to strength check it to taut it temporarily and like smash him against your wall, but it will release him.
Okay, whatever.
Just like how if Mark was to grab the chain, Mark can physically touch the chain, but he slowly phases through.
Okay, then I will do that as I take a step forward. Then.
Okay. You take a step forward, you grab the chain basically just right up in front of him, and you just lean back with it for just
Smash
a
it
real
into the
quick
wall.
little the plunk. Yeah, he does get a save to pass the wall if he chooses. Okay, and your strength roll?
18 with the ant hall.
18 with the ant haul is sufficient. He passes the save, but he doesn't want to be in there. So he's just going to take the little base thud against it. Roll damage.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
And then I
Your
will
standard.
Oh yes, you said pulling them would take my move.
Yeah.
Can I use like the remainder of my move to drop my halberd and draw my flow?
Yeah, you can do that as part of a move action.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna bop him one good.
Give him one good crack to the jaw. Mark's disappointed that you don't like the halberd as much.
Dude, my flow is so much better. Well, it's not a nat 1, so that hits.
He's like, you could have enchanted a halberd.
I could have, but then I wouldn't be able to roll so many dice. Especially now that I got the enlarged person again. Nasty. That is 42 points of damage.
The answer to the life, universe, and everything as we know it. Okay.
And then I guess that.
Good turn.
Yeah.
It is his turn, but we are going to break for our 5 minutes, just a smidge early. And when we come back, it will be the enemy's turn. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back shortly. Bye.
It hurts that with all of the friends and, in this case, children that we've lost along the way, that you haven't subscribed yet. So, fix that. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.